sent the link over to Spanky. He should be joining us very soon. I want to say thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. I am so sorry I'm late. Very, very, very unprofessional. Something came up with family, had to handle it. So I apologize again for being late. I'm going to wait for Spanky to come up here as well. And I want to talk about the episode, and I want to talk about what's to come, what's going on. So yeah, we're waiting for Spanky to come on. Hi everyone. Hi Stormy. Tonight's episode is fire. Thank you. I was really nervous. I was like, I hope that you guys like the episode because I know it's a tiny bit shorter, like a few minutes shorter than what we originally shown before. But I appreciate that you guys actually like the episode. I think that like from here on out, it's gonna be a lot of the season's just gonna change. Very, 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 very drastically. So I hope that you guys tune in. Next episode, I think, is definitely going to be very, very, very much talked about. Not only just with drama, but there's a big surprise in the next episode that you guys are going to be super surprised by. I wish I could tell you guys, but I want to keep it as a secret. But besides all the drama, because of course there's a lot of drama in the next episode, but then there's this really, really big surprise that's coming up. It might make you guys cry. Because it's very unexpected. Okay, Spanky is on. I'm about to add him up in a jiffy. Somebody says Spanky's finally spoke up. Hi, Spanky. How are you?
You're not showing your face.
Not tonight. I was supposed to be all ready and everything, and just things happened. So this is another week where I'm not showing my face. But next week I would definitely be face on and everything for everybody to see. We love the drama. I'm proud of Pinky. Spanky said his little one too. Yes, Pinky, you started speaking up this episode. The girls is living for it, sweetie.
They is annoying. Oh my god. I just felt so I'm ready for the questions. Come on, ask me what you gotta ask.
Oh, all right. Let's get into it. All right. So the first question I want to ask is, we haven't filmed in years for this season. When you got the offer to come back, what was the first thing that went through your mind? And were you like, how did you feel like maybe like, okay, when I come back, what will be the dynamics? Like, what were you thinking? What did you think?
First of all, I was like excited to come back because like I don't know, I just like filming for some reason. Like, it was just like exciting to film. Like I just like being in front of the camera and just having fun with the cast or whatever. Everybody kept on asking me like in my DMs like, where's the New York season? Da, da, da. And mind you, I wanted to tell them so bad that we was filming, but I'm like, girl, that shit is not coming back. Like, it's over.
I know, right? Yeah, same. Like people were like, "Where's New York? Where's New York?" I'm like, little do they know we're filming it right now. But so I know that you said. I know for a fact because I'm a part of production. That you didn't know Andre was coming back to the show. And so it was very much your reaction was very much like, whoa, what's going on? Because when she pumped through, it was like, oh shoot, like what's really going on? Did you know when you seen Andre that it was gonna be a storyline, like a topic, as soon as you seen Andre, or were you like, oh, we might not even talk about this?
Yeah, I already knew. I said it in my YouTube video that I just put out yesterday. Mm-hmm. But as soon as I saw Andre coming to the scene, I'm just like, okay, I already know like what they about to make happen. Mind you, I didn't know what was going on before. I didn't know that Nakai even brought up the conversation. I didn't even know that him and Andre even had a conversation prior to that. I didn't know none of that stuff until it aired. Mm-hmm. So that's what Tashin was telling me. That's what Tashin was telling me that he wanted to speak because that was the whole point of that whole us getting up. but he never told me what was going on. But when Andre came, I was really like off guard, because me knowing Andre, I'm like, he not gonna do this show, girl, he's past this, it is what it is. I just see him when I see him. But when I saw him walk in, I was like, all right, I already know what it's about to give.
Right. Okay. So going into, I know that you've already mentioned before in your professionals that you were very gagged. That's the reason why you didn't say much. If you can go back filming that scene again, would you have spoken up or would you still have let it play out the way that it did?
Yeah, I would have spoke up. I would have said something. Yeah. Because the thing is, in that moment, everybody was saying, not everybody, but mainly you, Karan, you was like, Spanky, say something. And I'm just like,
yeah, because you were so quiet and I was getting so annoyed. I'm like, Spanky, speak. Because right now you're just sitting here like, speak.
Right.
But you was just like, girl, I'm going to pay it. I don't even know what to say. And I was like, all right, well, I can't force you to say anything, but I just, I wanted you to. Andre said Spanky was not initially my storyline. No, so Spanky wasn't Andre's storyline. Andre wasn't Spanky's storyline, but I was saying as far as the storyline goes between you two, did Spanky know that it was going to be a part of the storyline? Okay, so then my next question is another blindside moment, you and Fitz.
Yeah.
Was another thing that you didn't know about until you put up on the scene. At first, I'm not going to lie, when we were filming it, I was like, damn, this is the second time Spanky probably like, yo, they trying to set me up.
I was literally just about to say that. I was like, y'all trying to set me up. What is going on with y'all?
I knew with Fitz already that it wasn't on Rah-Rah. So that's the reason why for me, I was like, okay, this is fine. You know what I mean? As far as you and Andre, I didn't really know what to expect, but I didn't think it was going to go like that. But I knew for you and Fitz was going to be fine. So that's why I was like, oh, okay, we don't have to tell Spanky he's about to film with Fitz. Let it just play out now.
But why was y'all thinking me and Fitz would be fine if what happened between us?
Remember, I'm production, so I speak to you guys individually before we take.
Y'all didn't speak to me?
Yeah, because it was a surprise for you, and it was a surprise for Fitz too. But I knew when I spoke to Fitz, I was like, how do you feel about Spanky? And he was just like, I'm very mature. Like, I'm not upset, but I do want to ask him, like, why did he kick me? And I was like, oh, okay, then cool. Yeah. If he was like, I got problems with her, I want my revenge, then I would have been like, I would have had to tell you, like, girl, okay, listen, Fitz is on the season. Y'all gonna have to talk to each other, and then X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so what was your initial thoughts when you seen Fitz when you were walking up to the table?
I wasn't gagged. I was just like, okay, so what's the vibe? That's why I sat down and was just like, which what type of energy you on? Because literally the last time we saw each other, it gave rah 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 rah, So even when the reunion aired, we was on live, or I was on live, and he tried to get on the live, and I'm like, I'm not letting you on my live because I don't feel like arguing with you. It was a whole big thing that night. So I was just a lot going on, and that was years ago. So that was the last time we ever spoke, seen each other. So 3 years later, this is my first time seeing you on camera again. So it was just bitch, what's the tea? It was just I didn't know what. I mean, I didn't want to fight for real. Bitch, I'm not a fighter. I'm not going to fight on camera. But it was just bitch, I just need to know what's going on.
What if his reaction was yeah, let's get it popping then? What would have?
I don't know. I don't know. We would have just had to just tear it. I don't know.
Not a restaurant like that in front of these people.
Nah, I don't know. But it would have been a moment.
Mind you, the restaurant definitely was like, are you sure there's not going to be any arguing or anything crazy? I'm like, no, it's fine. Everything is fine. So if it would have went live, they definitely would have been looking at me like crazy. My next question, well, I know that people in the comments are saying, please have a reunion. Andre just mentioned it. Definitely, I want us to have a reunion. Spanky, do you want a reunion for this season, or do you feel like we don't need one?
Oh, we definitely need a reunion. This season is really crazy. Y'all don't even know the half that's going on behind the scenes. So I just feel like the reunion is needed. And I think, I feel like if we have a reunion, everybody should come, even the people that quit, people that's not wanting no more. I just feel like everybody should come so they can just tell their side of the story.
Do you think we should have an audience or no audience for the reunion this season?
No audience.
Why do you say that?
Because I don't want to hear audience in the background. I think everybody should just be there
Okay.
And like just the cast by itself, so it could be intimate. Everybody can say what they gotta say. We don't need no outsiders. Like it's just us talking about it, and just that's just that on that. Like I don't know. That's just my opinion.
What would you say is the craziest moment, without giving too much away, this season that you have been a part of and that you haven't been a part of?
The craziest was you know what I'm about to say?
I think so. I mean, for me, it was the cast trip. That was just
Yeah, the cast trip where it was a lot of commotion going on.
yes. Oh my goodness. It was like I felt like when we were like the cast trip, I felt like every 30 minutes it was something like something kept popping up and that just went crazy.
Yeah, it was a lot. I'm excited to see how that stuff is gonna unfold. Like it was just
It's gonna be so intense. So
oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm excited to see it though. I feel like in the cast trip, I was like really involved, but not really. What I don't know. I can't really explain it, but like I was in a lot of stuff, but not really.
no,
If that
I
makes
mean
sense.
definitely I think like with the cast trip, like when it came to the others like fighting, I think that you weren't like in that. But when it came to you and your issues that you had to address with certain girls and certain girls had to talk with you about, I think you handled it really well, actually. Like I think that like you really yeah, I think you really did your thing. I think like the beginning of this season, it was like, girl, you need to speak. And then once you finally was like, all right, it's time to really like start chatting with the girls. I think that's when you did your thing.
Yeah, because I feel like in the beginning I wasn't. I thought I was ready, but I wasn't ready. Like I'm just all right, because I didn't know what I was getting myself into. So I'm just like, all right, I'm with the like it was just a lot for me. Like I don't know, like the rooftop scene, it was cool, but then when Andre came, I was just like, all right, bitch. I'm like, I'm preparing myself for what I'm about to go through, and then I felt like nobody really like had my back for real, except for Tashin, because everybody was friends with Andre more so than friends with me. And I just feel like I don't really got nobody on my side. So it's just like it is what it is. Like I'm gonna just play the back and just
Somebody just asked if you feel like no one had your back, why didn't you have Ty's back in tonight's episode when they were coming at him at the dinner?
they wasn't coming as high. I
With
feel like Ty could
Ty
hold
and
his
Joel.
own. I feel like Ty could hold his own.
I think you can too. You just gotta
No,
speak.
I can, but it was just like that was Ty issue. Like they was coming for Ty, and Ty was just saying what he had to say. Like I don't feel like I had to interject and say my ones and twos. Mom, doing something right now.
Okay. So what do you have to say to the people that acts like in the like right now? Trey Soraj just said, no shade, Spanky kind of boring, but he's cute. What do you have to
First
say to
of
people who?
all, I'm
What do you have
tired
to
of
say to
Trace
people who are like,
overall.
why do you keep bringing Spanky back each season? What's the point of having Spanky on the show? What do you want to say to those people?
I mean, I wouldn't be back if y'all don't keep on asking me. Like, I always get asked to come back, so I'm gonna always come back. Like, if I don't get asked, then that's fine. But I just feel like without me, half of the stuff won't be happening. Like, I feel like the past 2 episodes, who was the main topic? Let's talk about it.
Ooh, oh, you better pop your shit, Spanks.
No, but let's talk about it. Let's be in the comments. I want y'all to make in the comments, and I want y'all to say who was the main topic.
Listen,
who name was like who like me not even doing nothing or saying anything. My name was mentioned the most. Like it's just kind of crazy.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, as production, we knew that's the reason why we also brought you back. But I thoroughly enjoy you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that you move weird online towards me. So I had no reason to be like, no, I don't want him to be a part of it. I was like, no, Spanky's cool. And I think you're funny. And I think that not every single cast member needs to be rah rah. We need to have someone who's more mellow and monotone who can kind of balance out everyone's big personality. Right, like this person just said, not everyone has to be rah rah rumbling, and that's good. Spanky seems laid back and keeps to himself. Exactly. Somebody said they like him back because they like to play in his face. Okay. Someone said every show needs a victim character who gets red, no shade, Spanky.
I don't feel like I get they don't need me on the show.
Someone said he's an easy target. Someone said that's true, Spanky is the main topic. Someone said It's not your first season. Why do you act brand new every season?
I act brand new, but you never know what you getting yourself into. Like you never know with these boys. Like I
That is
never
true.
know.
That is true.
You
Most of the
never
time,
know.
you don't tell them who's on the show until you guys actually film with each other. So
even last season was crazy. Like my first scene, I'm walking in and bitch is like, I'm like, bitch, what? Like it's so confused. Like it's like
the sheriff there.
Yeah, like every time it's just something. Like I'm just like, what the fuck? You just never know. Like
so weak. Spanky, you need to talk to Andre off camera. Life is too short. Well, just tune into the season, okay? You got to tune in. There's definitely more conversation that happened. I will say, definitely the conversation on the cast trip between you and Andre was very interesting. Very, very interesting.
Why are you making it seem like it's like
well, because if you read between the lines of what I'm saying, it was just like y'all okay, as I'm not gonna say too much, but when you guys watched the show, there was another reason as to why you guys fell out, and that was brought up in that conversation on the cast trip. If you know where I'm going with this, do you remember?
You talking about when we had our sit down, or you talking about throughout
when you and Andre had that one-on-one conversation on the cast trip?
Okay.
Do you know one of the reasons as to what you guys were talking about in the room? That was gag worthy.
Say that again. You was breaking up. Oh yeah. It was really good.
No, don't say it. But I'm saying that was one of the gag worthy moments. Andre is low key the girl of the show. Period. Spanky, will you return for season 5?
If it is a season 5,
that's a good question. You're really the talk of the show, Spanky. Somebody said, can Spanky really get a word in, though? The new people are definitely making their mark in the group. So when can he speak?
You keep going in and out. Am I listening? I
don't know. Uh-oh. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
A little bit.
Ooh. Is my audio going out, or is it you losing connection, Mama?
It's going in and out. I don't know if it's only me or is it like
hold on, let me
is it me?
Oh, you know what it was? I think my AirPods were connecting while I was talking. Can you hear me now? Am I tweaking? Can you hear me, Spanky?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. Someone says Spanky gave Fitz way more energy than he gave Andre. Andre says that doesn't work in the real world with friends. Communication and defending a friend is not rah-rah or conflict. It shows loyalty. I mean, yeah, I think that the situation was much deeper, so that's the reason why Andre's perspective is probably more aggressive, like you guys say. But again, if a friend is hurt, if I'm hurt with my friend, my aggression or the way I come at them is gonna be like, because bitch, we've known each other for years, so I'm gonna really tell you how I really feel. Like on camera, it might come off like, damn, she's being mean, but like this is how I really feel because we are really, friends outside of the show.
But the thing is, like, I didn't want to bring our situation onto the show. That's why when I saw him come onto the show, I'm just like, fuck, like now I gotta like deal with the audience opinions, and it's just like everybody, like it's just then the cast opinion. It's just a lot. Like I just didn't want to deal with that. I just wanted to we could at least have a conversation, clear the air, or do something. Like I didn't want to bring that our situation on the show.
How TV was.
Because it didn't have nothing to do with the come on.
It didn't, but you know what? You guys were really close on season 2, and everyone.
I cannot hear you.
You can't hear me still?
Maybe it's my phone. Maybe I should take my headphones out. I don't know.
I think you might have to take your headphones out.
Let me see. Go ahead, talk.
Can you hear me now? It might be easier with the headphones out, mamas. I was saying that people have seen you guys' friendship on season 2, and a lot of people on YouTube have seen you guys' friendship be really close. So I think that I think for the audience they should see it. And then also it's something that people weren't expecting. Like it's like, oh shoot, Spanky and Andre aren't friends. Like what's going on? When I first heard about you guys not being friends, I was like, damn, this needs to be filmed because I need to figure out what's going on. I was on the edge of my seat. I was.
It didn't have to be filmed. Like it didn't have to be filmed.
It's good TV. It's good TV. Jamar said, Andre, please come back for season 5. Your looks are getting. Yes, the fashion this season with all of you guys has stepped
Somebody
up.
said, maybe something to me, but yeah.
I think Spanky situation worse. Somebody said, I love Spanky. Someone said, I never got my hat order. Oh, Spanky child.
Wait, who said that? I don't see that comment.
Somebody named Hereho said, I never got my hat order.
I never got my hat. I mean, they is lying because everybody that ordered for
Spanky with the proof that you purchased your hat if this is true, because y'all don't be making up no stuff.
You breaking up, Corona.
Why am I breaking up?
They is lying. Somebody said you fell out with everybody, Justin, Andre. First of all, I was just with Justin last week. Like, me and Justin is friends. Like, Andre says, Spanky, you never reached out to me, but everything else for a reason I expect different from that. So you never reached out to me either, Andre. Like, the way I found out we wasn't speaking.
Let's save this for the reunion.
Well, you stopped fucking with me was when.
Let's save this for the reunion.
I mean, I can't respond to the comment.
No, go ahead, Spanky. You can. My bad. Go ahead.
Because yeah, like, you didn't reach out to me either. It was just like you just left me for dead, and I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? I should have wrote you when I noticed that you unfollowed me, but it was just like we wasn't speaking. Like, we didn't speak in a couple days or a couple weeks. I don't know, but that was just something that we was doing, and I just felt like, all right, it is what it is. I just felt like when you would come to my birthday shit, it was just like kind of like something.
You know that goes into the next episode too.
But you said what?
I said that's definitely going to be brought up in the next episode. I think with the whole birthday situation that happened, that definitely gets brought up, and people get to see and speculate on that. Somebody said Karami love good TV. Absolutely. Someone said I love the come up ATL cast, but I must say this mixture in New York with the OGs returning with Spanky, O'Neal, Fitz, etc., and the add-ins like Tyrone from Philly truly makes such a great cast. Thank you so much, Made in Birmingham. I do think this is a really solid cast. I will say that I think these girls have really brought it. And there's a lot to come.
Why would I reach out to you when it showed this loyalty? But how was I supposed to know if I was disloyal? Like, you didn't make it known. Like, it was no reason. Like, oh my God. I don't want to say because we took my day on the show, but it was just like.
I'd rather save it so you guys can talk more about it at the reunion. I feel like people would like to see.
Well, Andre, you can't find that reach out to you like a couple weeks ago and you paid me, so you can't even.
Ooh. Friendship does
reach out.
Just think about a friend, you ask a friend, and you guys communicate. Yeah, I mean, definitely, I think friendship works both ways. I will say that. Come on, save this for the reunion. Yes, I'm trying to tell them to save it for the reunion. I want to ask the question, Spanky. I want to go down the line. I want to name each cast member, and I want you to tell me what you think about each one. What pops in your head? What word comes to your mind when I say each person? Okay.
Sure.
All right. So the first person I want to say is O'Neal.
Cool.
Okay.
Just the first word, right?
Yeah, like just the first word that pops in your mind, or the first couple words.
Tyrone or Tashin?
Tashin.
Growth.
Okay, I agree.
Like, he's
Tyrone.
Grown into like a better person. Like, I'm so Huh?
Tyrone.
Mm-hmm. That's my Taurus sister. Like, I love him. I could say he's like funny.
Okay. Joelle.
The thing is, I think Joelle is really cool, but for some reason, I don't know what happened. Ever since that teaser came out the other day, I don't know what happened. Like, he unfollowed me off of Instagram. Like, I didn't do nothing to him. Last thing that I know of, we was cool. Mm-hmm. And then I don't know what happened after that. Like, I don't know. But I still think he's cool, but I don't know if he liked me or not. Like, I didn't do nothing to that boy. So.
Okay. Andre.
Um, I want to say unfortunate. Like, it's unfortunate that we're not friends anymore, but it's still love there on my side. Like, but
Yeah.
yeah. Like, I don't know. These words is like, I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's hard.
It's okay. Nakai.
Hey, Cyrus. Nakai. Nakai. Nakai is the key. Um, Damn, I don't know. Nakai. I mean, based off the show and me knowing her in real life, um, I don't know, because Nakai is just breaking it this season for me. Like the way everything that I saw, like he's just like doing his big one for the show purposes. So I can say Nakai is like messy
Okay. Okay.
on the show. On the show, on the show. Like not he not messy in real life, but on the show. Let's clear that up.
Fitz.
Fitz. Nice. Like, he's a nice person.
Okay. All right.
It's
So
Mickey, OnlyFans or Winner Man. I shouldn't. Hold on.
can you hear me?
Yeah. When somebody said, wait, can I address this Trace overall person? I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
Like they do reviews for the show, I guess, because they had tagged me or something. But y'all being real annoying in these comments right now. Like you can have your opinion, but please just give it a rest. Like it's not that serious. It's a show. We here to entertain y'all, and I'm like that. I like that y'all like the show, and like we're entertaining y'all. But I just need y'all to relax and just enjoy the show, and just you don't have to like me, but just give it a rest. All right. And yes, I did block you because you was blowing my minds. Like I'm not here for the negativity. Like I've been receiving a lot of love lately, and I've been doing my own thing. Like and I appreciate all the love, y'all. So please, all the negative shit, I'm not here for it. It is what it is. Like I know it comes with it being on this show, on this platform. It is what it is. But all that other extra nonsense is just annoying and is unnecessary.
You better speak your piece, mama.
Because he's like annoying me right now.
Somebody asked, does the cast ever eat their food? The plates always look full. Well, I can answer this too. So one thing I do not like listening to them eat in my ear. You have to remember that they're all mic'd up. So anytime that they like burp or swallow, I can hear all of that in my ear. So for them to be chewing and being like, yeah, because no, that's the reason why normally they eat after like the conversation's had, or sometimes they'll eat in the middle of it happening. But I just do not like listening to people eat while they're talking. I feel like it just makes the scene much longer, and it's nasty. Like I don't want to hear all somebody said we respect you, Spanky. Period.
Somebody said it comes with the territory when you get to. No, I have tough skin. It's
The camera quality is amazing this season. Thank
like
you.
annoying as hell.
Positive energy to Spank. The camera quality is amazing.
Yes, when the quality of the season is really good, like really good. But I just hate the way it be ending sometimes because it be getting so good and then it's like, bitch, it go to
you were there.
Faces, like.
You know what happened. However, I do agree. It does cut off when it's about to get even more, juicy and crazy. But I mean, that's how you got to keep that's how you keep people coming back each week. You got to keep them on the edge of their toes. Definitely next episode.
Wait, can you hear me fine on your end?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Oh, because they talking shit in the comments. So I'm like, bitch, is it my phone that's messing up?
Oh, nothing going on. Spanky just can't take when people tell him the truth. That's how I see it. We just want you to entertain and not be quiet. That's why you got casted. Spanky, you are a Taurus. We got a mouth. Use it. So Spanky, I know that right now you mentioned that. Oh wait, did you mention this already in the show? I don't want to say it if you haven't. Oh, no, I think you did. I think you mentioned it. I think you mentioned it in episode 1 that you weren't really doing hats like that anymore. So it's refreshing that a 9 to 5. What is there anything that you're currently working on or that is going on that's coming up soon that you are gonna do that people can look forward to?
Well, I'm coming back on YouTube. YouTube is about to be my thing right now again. Like I need to come back because I feel like I was doing my thing for the past couple of years. Like I started YouTube in 2017 and then I stopped last year because my camera had broke, I think, or some shit. I don't know. But I'm coming back on YouTube, so make sure y'all subscribe to my channel because I am like I feel like if you go to my YouTube channel, you get to know me, like when I vlog and be with my friends and like do this, do that. All those videos is really fun and fun to watch. Like that's like real life Spanky. I think Spanky on the show is just like real, like I don't know, because I feel like these bitches don't fuck with me for real. So I don't know. That's why I just be like, I don't know. I just be paying them, but yeah, and then like I'm becoming like a party promoter or like a host for parties now. So like if you're ever in NYC and if you need like a host for a party, I bring a crowd. I'm real like lit over there now. Well, not now, but like I'm lit. Like I just like to have a good time and enjoy myself.
Thank you. Yes, Spanky, you got to start posting more on your YouTube channel, Mama, so the girls can really get into you.
Post more. Yeah, I'm gonna post more. I'm gonna get me a camera probably for Christmas, hopefully. And then, I get the vlog and shit, like when I be going out. Because I miss vlogging. Vlogging is like one of my favorite things to do because you never know what happens. So like I'll be trying to get all the footage and like that's like so fun. And I might be going to ATL next month. So if I go to ATL, then
Oh yeah, let's put out there. What's in Atlanta? What are you doing out there?
MLK weekend.
That's next month? Oh, okay. All right. So, is there anything?
The thing is that all telling me this God.
No, I was going to say, is there any Yes, so we can hear you. Who needs what? Who needs on the live after show? Oh, who's next on the live after show? Yes, Ty is on for next week's live after show.
Yeah, I'm an ATL, so girl, watch out. You like watch out, like what that's supposed to mean?
Wait, what happened? Spanky, I'm in ATL. So, not you threatening Spanks. Spanky is the Kim Fields.
I'll be out there, boo.
Oh, okay.
I'll be around.
Oh, I want to say, is there any last things you would like to say or plug in before we get out of here?
No, just follow me on Instagram at SpankyM_. Nah. Yeah, I don't really got much going on for real. I'm just chilling, doing my 9 to 5. I don't got no business right now, but I might bring my hat back. I don't know if I got the like energy and the what's the word I'm looking for? The not excitement, but the what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. I'm gonna just say energy. If I got the energy for it.
Okay. All right.
Cyrus, right? Oh my God, here you go.
Well, I want to say thank you so much for coming on. Definitely, we'll have
you back too, boo.
Kiki and get into some more things when the season unravels.
It's the fact that y'all judging me off a show that we here to entertain y'all. It's like y'all don't know me in real life. I feel like if you ever hung out with me and had an actual conversation with me and like got to know me like in real life and not on the come up, then like I'm a really cool, nice person. Like I'm down to earth. I'm funny as fuck. I can tell you a joke. I can kiki with you. I dance. I have talent. Most of these bitches don't got a talent.
Ooh.
I'm not talking about people on the show. I'm just talking about people in general.
I'm about to say, wake
most
it up.
of these people don't got a talent. all these people, some of these people just sit on fucking YouTube or do reviews all day. Got nothing
Ooh.
going else, nothing else going on. Like, bitch, it is what it is. Like, you know, like I'm a really a dope ass person. Like for real, and real, like
For the
I'm
people.
cool as fuck. Everybody like I'm a likable person. I don't know why I don't seem likable on the show. I feel like I do.
um well, I want to say thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate all of the reviewers and supporters of the show.
Wait, come on, what you laughing at? Cause you breaking up.
No, I was laughing at you popping your shit just now because you was going in for a little second. So I was like, oh, okay. But yeah, definitely tune in next week for episode 4. After episode 4, we will be taking a 2-week break because Christmas and New Year's is on that Sunday, so we definitely don't want to air while those big things are going on. But definitely, episode 4 is going to give you everything you guys want in life, and then some. And then we'll come back right after New Year's with I think the cast trip. We start. Well, no. Actually, we have a couple of big things going on before the cast trip, but we will make sure that during those 2 weeks you are fed. Okay, so it's not gonna feel like. Hopefully, it doesn't feel like 2 weeks, but yeah, just know Christmas and New Year's we can't air on those days. However, yes, love you guys so much. Episode 4 is going to be jaw dropping, so I hope that you're ready. And we will see y'all next week. Spanky, thank you so much for coming on. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Everyone have a good night. Be safe. And yeah, make sure you follow everybody on Instagram. And, y'all keep doing y'all big one. All right.